Hello everyone. So um we got a S3 website here with an Angular application, and now we want to create a Lambda function. Okay, we want a Lambda function, right? Create a Lambda function from scratch, and this is going to be my hello Lambda. This is what I call name JX Lambda, right? This is going to be a node, advanced settings, enable VPC, connect your function to a VPC to access private source resources during invocation. We don't need that for now. We're creating our Lambda. Right, so we got our Lambda. Now we want to put a load balancer, because a load balancer I feel Twelve years of my life and still trying to get back the creepy hill of hope. Okay, create a load balancer for this. Okay, application load balancer, create. Then this is JX load balancer, application load balancer. So this is internet facing IPv4. Let's put it in our what is this? This is availability zone. Each availability zone has a subnet. The security group, we want to create our own security group. So this is JX security group. Test is security group. VPC is one default one. This is the Amazon VPC that Amazon provided me, AWS provided me. So we're going to add our inbound rule. Our inbound rule is going to receive from HTTP and from anywhere, IPv4. And yep, so create the security group. And then after that, we want to use that security group GXSG, right? It listens to this one, our target group. Do we have a target group? Not yet. So we'll create a target group. Alright, so our target group is going to be Lambda function and target group name JXT target group. Health check enable, nope. Then create, select our function JX Lambda. Use an alias instead of a version. Function aliases are defined within Lambda. An alias can point to a single version or IP weighted against two versions. So this is useful if you keep on updating your Lambda function and the client of your Lambda just want to use one specific version of your Lambda so they can use an alias. I'm not sure how it works yet, but just so you know. Alright, so JXTG, we have our target group. Our target group, let's refresh. Target group is here. Add listener. Do we need to add listener? Nope. AWS Global Accelerator. Nope. Summary. This is our summary of our application load balancer. This will be sitting in front. This is the one that view load balancer. This is the load balancer that our Angler will be calling. And will it need a course issue so that Angler will get will be accepted? Twelve of years on my life and still. Okay, let's open our this one here so that it's all safe. We can't open things with hidden sites, right? So this one here, let's put it here. So it downloaded a file because we need to update our Lambda. Where's our Lambda again? 12 years on my life and still. So the code here, yeah, we want to put the headers, I think, headers. Then content type. How do we put it? Content type. Lambda content type. Content Lambda response content type. Years on my life and still trying to get back this creepy hill of hope. For a destination. This one here. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world is made of this brotherhood of man. Whatever that means. Alright, so we're going to planets. Planets is an array of planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Right? So let's put it here. It's gonna be stringified. Deploy. Alright, so it's deployed. It's deploying. Then here in our in our application load balancer. So we got a response. So now we want to put it in our website. Let's import HTTP client module, import from at Angular common HTTP client module. Um, then private HTTP client. Then this dot HTTP dot get, and then our application load balancer subscribe result next. Right, console.log result, and then let's build this in recursive force dist ng build. Years. So let's see if we're gonna get course issue with our application load balancer. 12 years on my life and still time to get back the scrapy hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made of this brotherhood of men. Oh, whatever that means. And to I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. I just take a deep breath. What's in my head? And I am feeling a little peculiar. Alright, so we got it built. Let's go to our S3 until I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I can we override it straight? I get real high and let's delete all. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah. Add files. So this is now our new files. Load as it is. What's going on? Ooh, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? Pray every single day for revolution until I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath when I feel real high and I strip the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I said, um, while we're uploading this because of our very slow internet, let me tell you about something. can I say about something? Alright, it's now right. So and I wake up in the morning and alright, so it's now uploaded. Let's go to our VM. Alright, so let's this is the load balancer. Let's load our website. And then let's check the console. Yeah, we have course. How do we fix course issue in load balancer? Right, so let's search. There's no harm in searching. And I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I so alright, so let's load balancer. There's a course. Where's this? Course develop. What is this? And I pray. You can configure your API. This is API gateway. Alright, so yeah. Apparently, if you're in an application load balancer, fix course error. What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah. Hi, we're using an AWS application load balancer to orchestrate access to some pre-existing services of ours, which are running in AWS ESC, should be ECS, right? Containers. And I wanted to add a serverless node.js application for a few new endpoints and just hook it into the ALB. That works fine when I access the API via Postman, but if I try accessing this new endpoint from the front end, I get course issues. All the help articles I found so far are about how to enable course with the AWS API gateway. Using serverless with an ALB already seems like quite an exotic setup. Huh? Yeah, yeah. And I find just a little information on it in general. If I try to set the course headers and the serverless handlers, the ALB will respond with a 500 bad gateway. I ended up implementing the course manually myself. Essentially, a course request is an option call to your server with your URL being the actual post get. Yeah, so apparently I need API gateway and not. How do we do that? We need which one is in the front? Is it the API gateway or the application load balancer? Alright, let's search. Load balancer and API gateway. Integrate an API gateway REST API with the application. So What's going on? And how do I integrate an API gateway REST API with an application load balancer? Short description: to integrate your API gateway REST API with an public application load balancer, use API gateway HTTP integration. For private application load balancers, use API gateway VPC. Link to first connect to a private network. Oh man, my coffee is really strong. Seems like it's really, I'm kind of dizzy now. So what is the architecture? Can you show me an architecture? Architecture of API gateway with ALB. Best practice for designing. Where is it? Okay, so internet API gateway. Where's my application? Ah, okay, so there's the application. So API gateway first. Is there any other? So it's always API gateway, internet API gateway, and then VPC. Where's my ALB? API gateway, huh? API gateway, yeah, API gateway, application load balancer. Yeah, there's no way that the load balancer will be in front of the API gateway. Alright, so that's it. We need API gateway instead of load balancer. Right, ciao.